In this video series, I work through a math problem each video. When solving linear equations with a single variable for x, we often have x multiplied by a number called a coefficient. In order to solve these equations for x, we would multiply the term with x by the reciprocal of the coefficient. But in a linear equation, we have an expression on the other side as well, and we would need to multiply the other side of the equation by that reciprocal as well. This is called the multiplication property of equations, which states that when we multiply one side of the equation by a real number, we need to multiply the other side of the equation by the same number. Note that 0 is a special case. If we multiply both sides of any equation by 0, including false statements like 1 equals 2, we end up with an equation 0 equals 0, since 0 multiplied by any number or expression is 0. Though this is a true statement, for the purposes of solving an equation for x or for determining whether an equation is true, the equation 0 equals 0 does not help us at all. Because of this, we usually don't multiply both sides of the equation by 0. Now, let's take a look at our first equation. We have minus 6x is equal to 18. Note that when we have a number written next to a variable like this, we have omitted writing the multiplication symbol that we could write between minus 6, in this case, and x. So we can go ahead and add that back in. And the reciprocal of minus 6 is minus 1/6. So let's go ahead and multiply this expression by minus 1/6. Then we multiply the other side of the equation by the same number as well. Since minus 1/6 and minus 6 are multiplicative inverses of each other, when we multiply them together, we get 1, the multiplicative identity. And minus 1/6 times 18 is equal to minus 3. Since 1 is the multiplicative identity, when we multiply that by x, we get x. And we found that x is equal to minus 3. Next, we have 1/5 x is equal to 35. Let's rewrite this expression using a multiplication sign. And the reciprocal of 1/5 is 5. So let's multiply both sides of the equation by that number. 5 times 1/5 is 1, the multiplicative identity. And 5 times 5 is 25. We carry the 2. 5 times 3 is 15. Plus the carry of 2 is 17. Once again, 1 is a multiplicative identity, and when we multiply that by x, we get x. So we found that for the second equation, x is equal to 175.